Hey guys, what's up? Chemistry here. Today I'm going to take off where I left off in the good old house tutorial that I did. It's going to be the exact same thing. I got the template here from the last tutorial. I changed a few things around though. I got different instruments. The bass is the same, but I got a Zeta Plus here on the preset Do You Feel It? So you just gotta click here and it's down here, so Do You Feel It? I got Nexus 2, Dance Volume 2, Hit This Man 1, and Nexus 2 again, Dance Leads, EuroBuzzer 2. So those are the presets. So if you want Hit This Man 1, you're gonna have to have the Dance Volume 2 expansion. So you guys should probably get that. So for this tutorial, I'm gonna be focusing on making house melodies that are more happy and major. But they don't have to be major to be happy, and I proved myself that by making this one melody right here, and then I'm just gonna do it from scratch, and then I'm gonna make another melody that's gonna be like legit major melody. So this is gonna be minor, but you can get minor melodies or minor scaled melodies to be happy or to sound happy, especially with house music focusing around the minor scales. But so anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. So the Zeta Plus, I don't usually use this very often. It's a very good plugin. I'm not really comfortable with it that much, but it comes with this preset, and if you put it on the higher notes, like from C6 to C8, kind of sounds like that, and has a bit of a portamento slide on it, and all that stuff, and it sounds kind of like a whistle. So that's why I'm gonna use it. Now I'm gonna lay down the bass line, because that's always something you should do before you start off your melody, unless you already have something predetermined how we want it to sound. But usually you would want to have something like already set up. I don't know why I'm not hearing any noise here. Might be because of the song. There it is. Alright. So it starts off on F, right? And then it goes down to G sharp. I'm pretty sure this is an F minor scale. Unless this is a correspondent, but yes, I do believe this is F minor, and then it goes down to, no, it goes back down to G sharp. I believe it's something like that. I'm gonna say that's it, but anyway, we want to establish a relatively catchy bass line. I'm just going to mute that because I want to make the melody first. So the melody has to be catchy, and to do that you want something that is kind of easy to whistle, you know what I mean? That usually does it. Easy to play on the piano. Like, don't make something too like ridiculous. Something relatively simple that is just easy kind of to remember. And that's always difficult, and that'll take some time, but just go with it. Find a good instrument first. That usually helps. If you find an instrument like this, or any instrument that you really like, that helps you a lot getting that inspiration. So this kind of reminded me of that Avicii song. So obviously that sounds pretty happy. At least in my head it does. Right, it's gonna start like that. Then it's gonna be a little bit of a pause here. It's very simple. Then that's measure 1, and then on measure 2, it's just gonna kind of go off beat and kind of trippy. So it's just off beat, and then it does that triple thing that I like. Right. Now we want it to, we want it to be different. You don't want to keep looping that over again. So instead of starting it on G again, we're going to move it down, all the way down to D sharp. Alright, so then I'm just going to copy paste all the other notes right here. Oops. And then that will go right there. And then we'll, instead of leaving it like that, we're going to change the notes. So the position is not going to move at all, but we're going to just position the notes differently. So we're going to go for a little bit of higher scale. So and then it's the exact same thing. Copy paste what you had in the second measure and then just do it back on the fourth. You might want to mix something around on the eighth measure or fourth, doesn't matter. And then you want to kind of set yourself up because you're going to be repeating that. So set it up at the end so that it can fall back on that note. Alright, so you guys might already like this. It sounds good, but I think it sounds much better with the harmony and stuff underneath it. So I'm gonna get the Hit This Man involved here. This is how it sounds like. Alright, so that's the Hit This Man thing. I hit 3 notes at the same time there, just let you guys know. That wasn't just one note. Alright. But yeah. I mean, and this can, you know, we're gonna work on this. We don't have to keep it like this. And yeah, so we want to have that bass line going underneath here. So I'm just gonna, this is the bass line notes, the ghost notes right here. And I'm pretty sure they are right, but we'll fix it if not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't think that's the right harmonization at the bottom here, but I don't really think it matters because it does sound alright. So we can bring that bass back in, and then what we want to do is copy paste what we have on this Hit This Man preset to the EuroBuzzer preset. So right here. So now what we're doing is we're layering 3 different instruments all at once. So that could be the hook melody. It doesn't necessarily have to be the climax melody. And I'm just going to copy that. Wow, whoa. Not making any sense with my mouth here. We want to copy paste that into our sub bass. Our rough kind of low bass that we had on the other tutorial. Right, now remember that we have the bass is side chained. Go back to the other tutorial to see how to do that. So they're side chained. Whenever the kick hits, the bass is duck. I think Same thing happens with Hit This Man. No, okay, no, it's not linked. Alright. So yeah, the basses will duck whenever the kick hits. So let's hear it with the kick. There definitely is something wrong with that harmonize on the second bit, but that's fine. So I guess you guys kind of get the idea. It would work the same way, song structure wise, but I don't think I want to get into that quite yet. So what we're going to do is make another melody, and this time it's going to be major, and this will be improvised. So what I want to do is I want to clone the Hit This Man preset on Nexus, and I want to do the same sidechain thing that I was doing, so I'm just going to do that quick. I've explained it so many times. If you want to know how to do it, I have several tutorials where I go over it. So yeah, I'll link that. Yeah, that's fine. And let me see, I want the limiter, and we'll just sidechain it the same way we do with the bass, so presetted. Alright, so now this will be long notes, right? We want them to sidechain with the bass, because they do that a lot. I'll try to keep it in the same key, but I don't know, we'll see. That's minor, isn't it? There we go, that's better. Major. So we want this to be a major bass line. That's pretty much the most simple major bass line you'll ever hear, and it's there a lot. Sometimes they'll mix up where it's played, but it's usually F, C, D, A sharp, and it's just like everywhere. It doesn't have to be F, obviously. You can try and transpose it everywhere, but the dun 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 is usually the major bass line for most people. So putting that out there. Now, what's probably going to happen is, since these notes are quite short in length, the sidechaining might not come out as well as much as we want it to. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to separate them, and then we're just going to make it longer. So I'm just trying to separate all this, and then give every half of measure note a full measure. So we're like moving the length by one full measure. So here we go. They're half measure, and now they're all one full measure. And I'm not trying to be too amazingly housey right now. This is more just happy melody tutorial that could be incorporated with house music. That's a pretty specific tutorial, I guess, but you know, some people may or may not agree with this, but it seems like it's kind of going that direction lately. So let me see if it's gonna sound any good. So we're just gonna have this side chained, and then this is our bass. This is our bass harmony. You see me do this a lot, and then our basses will just be hitting those notes as well. All right. So when the kick is beating, I gotta get that EuroBuzzer to do that as well. So I'll just link that to this Hit This Man. So now they're all being side chained. So whenever the kick hits, everything else ducks. what you can do, and since this is very fun to mess around with, you can have a lead come on top of that. So this can be just kind of a bass, right? And then you could have a lead such as our Zeta Plus, Do You Feel It, come in and do something. So just letting you guys know, this is all improvised. Like I didn't have this pre-planned, so this might not sound so good. You know what I mean, you know, you can just get a good old lead instrument to kind of take over and keep things interesting. But yes, this can work as a climax line, I do believe. So I guess I'll put this into structure now. So 26 is the tempo. Alright, so obviously we have our intro, which you've all heard, I believe. I'll just get everything set up. So this is our first melody and bass, right here, pattern 8. I'll just name that. And then it's going to switch off to the next one. It won't sound right, but you guys will get the idea. That answers some of your guys' questions. Sorry for not really having the best, what would it be? Charisma? Speechcraft? I'm just going on about Sims 2 and Skyrim, but yeah, I'm just got back from school, so I'm just a little tired, a little worn out. So anyway, I guess that doesn't really matter. I can make a fool out of myself at this point with you guys. I feel comfortable with that. It's fine. So yeah, I'll leave a FLP. I'll make it right now, actually. I'll leave this FLP for the major bass lines and melodies. in the description, right? So you guys can go download this exact project file. I'm guessing I'm going to fix up the harmonization thing that's kind of going wrong here. It sounds kind of off, doesn't it? But at the same time, it does sound alright. It just depends what you think is wrong, or depends how you interpret it. That's a word. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go eat. So I'll see you guys later, and good luck.